Hey guys, it's JP Anderson again with the Anderson Group, here to do another mini podcast with Tina Cardona, a broker on our team. Today, we want to talk a little bit about when you get ready to list your home, the buyer's perception or psyche of when they walk into your house. And Tina's going to talk to you about, some really good things to prep the home. For instance, if you walk into a house and it's dirty or it doesn't look well, kept or different things, buyer psychology goes straight to, have they maintained the mechanicals? What's the roof like? What are the windows like? How's the plumbing, the electrical? Believe it or not, those what we call non-sexy items, their mind will jump to that. And the things that Tina's going to talk to you about today, very simple things to get a lot of ROI or return on investment when that buyer walks into your house, and to kind of level set and get their psyche in the right place. So welcome, Tina. Thank you for doing this.
Absolutely.
Let's get started. So you're going to go through and just kind of recommend some things that you think are important.
Right. So like you just said, first impressions count. And the most important thing you want to do is create an environment that a buyer can see themselves living in. So most importantly, to start, you need to declutter and depersonalize the house. So your personal items, photos, knickknacks, only keep items that make your space feel inviting and spacious. You want to clear all your countertops of unnecessary items. You don't need your toaster and your coffee pot and your mixer. It clutters the area and it doesn't allow the buyer to look at it as a large area. It makes it feel smaller. It's okay to have boxes neatly stacked in your garage. So pack things up and put them away. You are moving and they know that. So that's not going to throw them off. But having that all in the area where they are walking through throws them off. Maximizing the light in your space, opening all your curtains, adding lamps in dark corners, making sure the light bulbs are bright. They're not dim bulbs will help make the space feel bigger. Arrange furniture so that your space feels as big as possible. If you need to remove an end table or remove a chair, that's okay. It will help the perception of the area feel bigger. And then focus on your key rooms. Your kitchen and your bathroom is going to give you your highest return on investment. So if you can do simple things in there, like make sure the towels are fresh, make sure your grout is clean, replace the cabinet hardware in the kitchen cabinets if it's outdated. You can get them for 69 cents a knob at Home Depot. As long as it looks clean and fresh, it's going to make an impression. Another thing you can do is neutralize your color. Make sure you don't have an orange wall or a red wall or a navy wall. I mean, the colors that you pick should be neutral paint colors. They appeal most to buyers. Light, fresh scents, lemon, or just clean, fresh air. Make sure your litter box is clean. Dog toys are out because those all carry odors. You don't want someone to walk in your house and have an offensive smell. And you don't know what is going to be offensive to people. So it's best just to keep those things out of reach. Add a few green plants so that there's some color pop in the areas. And then don't forget the outside. Curb appeal does count. So make sure your mulch is either fresh or fluffed up. Make sure your hedges are trimmed, your driveway's blown off. There's not a lot of, leaves and stuff all over the place. Make sure you have a nice doormat. And then your front porch and your front door, it doesn't hurt to wipe it down. Those get dusty.
And that's like such a first impression because the broker's standing there opening the key box. The client is there, they're seeing it. So, that's a huge thing. I totally agree with that.
And especially after the winter, it's covered with salt and, the excess stuff from snow.
So I can't disagree with any of that. All of that is absolutely fantastic advice. And it is extremely important. All of that is extremely important. And it turns into dollars for you at the end of the day. And again, it's all back to the buyer's psyche or the buyer's perception. What are, we can wrap up here in a couple minutes, but what are some common mistakes that people make sometimes when they're getting ready to list?
I think people over decorate sometimes. They think that they need to add things to their space when actually they need to take away. Ignoring your outdoor spaces is huge, just like we went over. using too bold of colors or overly trendy things, and then forgetting that small repairs do stand out. So, dust the top of your water heater. The little things.
Oh, yeah,
People
good.
look at those things, and it gives them the perception that the home is well maintained.
So overall, declutter, brighten, neutralize, highlight your home's best features. I call it low dough, big show.
Yep.
That's our motto. Do your low dough, big show items. But yeah, if you're thinking about selling, you want advice, feel free to reach out to us. Reach out to Tina. She would love to help you. And again, thanks for your time.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
Happy to help.
Okay, guys, have a great spring. It's going to be good. Take care. Bye.